I'm not a big fan of Schadenfreude, which means taking pleasure in the pain of others, but I'm going to make an exception today, specifically with respect to the Tampa Bay Rays baseball team and their loss to the playoffs, and how it does indeed touch fingers with the Second Amendment's right to keep and bear arms. Stay tuned. Hey folks, I'm Mark Smith, host of the Four Boxes Diner, proud American gun owner, constitutional attorney, member of the United States Supreme Court Bar, and author of First They Came for the Gun Owners, the book that lays out the plan the enemy intends to use to take away our gun rights. All right, folks, so we're going to combine a couple things that don't obviously get combined, but you tune into the Four Boxes Diner channel for a reason. You want to hear things combined that no one else connects. And I'm going to do that for you right now. That is, in the Major League Baseball playoffs going on right now, I'm happy to report the Tampa Bay Rays baseball team has been knocked out of the playoffs already. But that's not what's interesting. What's interesting is that the Florida crowds that attended that game were record lows. So low, in fact, it's been reported in places that the last lowest attendance figure for a Major League Baseball team in a playoff or otherwise was somewhere 100 years ago or so. That's how bad this playoff situation was for the Tampa Bay Rays in terms of crowd attendance. Now, a lot of people have made excuses to the Rays. They said, oh, it was a bad time and this and that. Okay, I have a counter theory. Here's my thought. How many of you remember in the year of our Lord 2022, when the Tampa Bay Rays decided, their marketing intellectual geniuses perhaps, that they would devote and dedicate their social media accounts for a period of several hours during a game against the New York Yankees to spewing out anti-gun, anti-Second Amendment, gun control-oriented propaganda? They went along with a $50,000 donation from the Tampa Bay Rays to Everytown for gun safety. Just another anti-gun group, of course. We know that. Well, my question is, of course, while the Rays are complaining about their attendance and their fans, maybe they should look in the mirror. And maybe the reason why people are not going to Tampa Bay Rays fans in Florida, mind you, is because of political stances like this. We know the Tampa Bay Rays paid a price already because in 2022, when a state budget proposal went to Governor Ron DeSantis, he line item vetoed a $35 million subsidy, if you will, to build a baseball-related facility in Tampa Bay that a lot of people assumed would be able to be used by, among others, the Tampa Bay Rays for practice, spring training, and whatnot. But that was vetoed. Now, maybe that was vetoed because Governor DeSantis said that he doesn't support spending money on sports stadiums for professional sports teams that are worth billions of dollars. Or perhaps it was because they took a political position in favor of gun control against the Second Amendment and gave money to Everytown for gun safety. Whatever it is, I want you to keep in mind that before there was Bud Light, in the world of the Disney boycotts and all the other things we've seen involving Target and other companies that have basically been boycotted by conservatives for various reasons, for their jumping into the cultural wars that they don't need to jump into, we now apparently have the Tampa Bay Rays, who in addition to getting knocked out of the playoffs, which is a good news as far as I'm concerned, they also did so in front of record low attendance for a Major League Baseball playoff game, which I'm also happy to report. And I'm guessing a part of this is because of the political stance they took and how many Floridians who carry guns and respect the right to keep and bear arms, how many Floridians have been turned off and were turned off by what the Tampa Bay Rays did in May of 2022 by spewing out all that anti-gun rhetoric on their social media streams. And how many have said at that moment in time, I'm never going back to the Tampa Bay Rays game. I'm never going to watch them on TV. I'm not going to give them another dime. And basically they became a version of Bud Light with all the boycotts. Inquiring minds want to know, and that's my question of the day. All right, folks, hope you learned a little bit something here today. Again, dots connected, Tampa Bay Rays, May 2022, anti-gun rhetoric on the social media accounts, and record low attendance. Is it all happenstance and coincidence? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. All right, folks, I appreciate you tuning in to the Four Boxes Diner. Make sure you follow me on X at Four Boxes Diner, and we'll see you again here at the Four Boxes Diner.
Orders up. Table 2A.